Hello and good morning. This is a video shot at in a park of a city of an underdeveloped country that's called Canada, and the city that I'm talking about is Ajax, and I'm standing right now at the intersection of King Horn and De Courcy Island. If I'm not sure whether that's visible or not. This is an experimental park that the city of Ajax is working on. We are trying to grow a kind of trees and shrubs that will last long. The negligence of the city employees, and I think that's the way the future is going to be shaping for us. So this is a tree that they are trying to grow from the last 3 years. I personally have called them 3 times in the last 3 or 4 years, trying to figure out a way to work on these trees and to ensure that somebody is has the ears and eyes to come and see and listen to these things. But since they are very busy in doing some of their own stuff, that they haven't got the chance. This is a kind of grass that we are growing over here. It's called dandelion grass. Park is unnamed, so I'm going to name it a dandelion park. That might be a good name, or maybe if you can suggest another name for me, that will be excellent. So that's one tree, and now I'm going to show you a little bit of the other stuff that we have in this beautiful park. Look at these stuff that we have put in there. I don't know what to name this thing, because if you look at the ground over here, it has depleted and receded around 6 to 7 inches below where it should have been. And again, I personally have 3 times called city in the last 3 years, and every time I have been promised that somebody will come and fix that thing. But that's about the kids, that about the children who will be shaping the new Canada. So they should be prepared for that thing, and that's why when they will fall down from these things, they will get kind of injured. That will show them how they have to survive. It's the survival of the fittest kind of a thing, and that's why we have so many good hospitals in Ajax. That if they will fall down, if they won't fall down, then how would they be taken to the hospitals? And if they will not going to the hospital staff will have nothing to do. So that's why city is working with the hospitals very closely to ensure that the kids get injured, and once they are injured, then they will be taken to the hospitals. And you know the situation of the hospital, it's no different than this park, to be honest. So once I entered this park, I'm going to look at the right side. If you look at the right side, you see a very nice and unique tree line over here. This is again survival of the fittest. So this tree has survived last 3 years the negligence of the city employees. Last 3 years, I'm saying because I remember last 3 years, but it's been there from the last 6 to 7 years, and that has survived. Look at the other trees. They are so nicely trimmed and worked on. So that's the right side of the park. Now I'm going to take you to the left side of the park. While I'm walking with you, if you can look into the floor or the ground, you can find a very nice, neat and beautiful plantation of dandelion. So if you look at on this side, and if it's that much visible, you will see another very neat and nice kind of a tree. It's an experimental park that the city is working on, because if this is a successful experiment, and I think it's successful because it's been there from the last 3 and 4 years, so then other park will follow the suit, and city will create the similar kind of parks in the other areas of Ajax. And the funny and interesting thing is, this park is surrounded by the houses that are million plus houses, and that tells me the story that city has been collecting a hefty amount of taxes, but those taxes are used for some better purposes, like buying new cars for the city, giving them more perks, providing more facilities to the city employees, so that the seats that they are sitting on, because they don't have to get up, are comfortable. Massage chairs probably they are buying for themselves. and they don't have to worry about their jobs because their job has been permanent jobs, and that's why they know that videos like this or people like me are kind of a useless people who doesn't have anything else to do in their life, and that's why they are making these videos and trying to make sure that the city employees get up. Because of this dandelion, the impact of this is being seen in the houses, surrounding houses, and if you can see, or somebody has the eye to see, all the houses surrounding the park have grown shrubs in their lawns. Again, city has been very successfully doing that thing, and that has been trickled down to the houses as well. This is the mailbox, and if you see, the mailbox is another proof of the fact that city employees are taking cleanliness very, very, very seriously. So seriously that they are ensuring that nothing is being wasted over here. If you can see, these lines are full of garbage, but this should not be considered a garbage. This is a treasure that the city is collecting for the residents of this area. But again, we are punished for selecting such councillors, and then those councillors are ensuring that the city employees have their permanent job. This is what I wanted to show you, and if you have time to watch it, that will be good. If not, then come and live with us over here for a few days. You have a wonderful day.